nervous? Are you hearing this or what? Is your heart pounding with the beat? Am I getting through to you? Show me what you got. I'm counting on y'all.
It's a brand new day in Tokyoto. Headlining the news is the recent statement from Goji Rokaku on the graffiti gangs plaguing the city. Quote, "My Rokaku forces are on patrol in all major metropolitan areas to make sure these terrorists are behind bars where they belong."
Mic check 1 2 1 2. 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 I got a new flavor coffee, I got an old flavor rap. Equip the A1 tones to make the cool kids relax. We boys hounding for the sounds. 2015, my bank account was nowhere to be found. Look at me now, hardcore composer, full to the floor, spinning glitter in sunny shores. Worry never no more, promoters score off me. Lab rats want the cheese, flip your expectations with ease. Oh please, you say you're making big moves, adjust my aim by degrees. I see you breaking the rules before you know what they be. I'll see you taking for rides while I am giving the keys. Because success loves to hide, but failure wants to be seen. But I won't give it the pleasure, I'm rising measure by measure. I'm making money by minutes, but keeping grip on my tether. I'm whipping the competition, collecting more hearts than Castlevania. Hit me to catch the jet set mania. If you feel it in your back, say something, say something. People bring a little closer now. Say something, say something. Hard warm with the cold style. Say something, say something. Transform, then we roll. Say something, say something. When you see me in the street, say something, say something. If you let the fresh beats pay something, pay something. New ideas each and every day. Something, pay something. I know they're gonna say something about how I'm rapping again. Most of grab my album,
really
don't know how I be grabbing the pen. I come and stab them again. They can't get mad at the kid. Just go look at what I did. Go back to grinding your skid. It's just a biz. Money talks. I only listen when I spend just to live. Then I go and make it all back again.
Hold up.
With millennial friends celebrate the last
There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I felt like playing. I just felt like playing. Hey, excuse me, oh my god. It must have been fucking horrible for some people. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna play some. We're just gonna goof around. We are gonna be gaming. Yeah. I was top 12 J-Hoon in the fucking world exactly 2 days ago. This should be moving fast, man. J-Hoon's just be coming out the fucking woodwork, apparently. It really don't take much to overthrow, especially if, like, the point disparity is just, like, so little. So it feels like I can't even really celebrate reaching, like, a top 12, top 10 status, because it's so easily overtaken. It's so tough. This character's hard, man. But I think the coolest part, I actually played in I hosted an online tournament for my local scene, because locals are coming back, so I wanted to prepare us for when locals came back, and the coolest part, is that I got second. That felt nice, that felt good. It was very validating, because sometimes it feels like, just because I'm fighting ranked players that are like similar skill level to me doesn't mean that I'm ready for like tournaments and stuff. And you never really know until you actually start playing, you know? So it's nice to actually feel validated there. Beat some of my my higher ranking like local players. Yeah, that's right. I wanted to say that I found something pretty interesting. Something that I always kind of bitch about with J-Hoon is that, mid-screen, right? So, a lot of characters in this game, a very universal mechanic, or like a universal conversion that every character gets in this game, is the fact that you can do light confirms into your launcher, right? Which, this is where like your main combos come from. This is where you do like your, pretty solid damage off of like a really simple confirm. Light confirms are very, very important in this game, especially because this game loves mashing. This game loves when you mash. So it's really, really important to be able to get your light confirms down. The only problem is that J-Hoon's light confirms are pretty fucking abysmal. I gotta fucking... We got on Getsuzan, we have Ryuseda, and we have the double flash kick conversion here, because we can't do that. We can't do, oh yeah, just to double specify, we can't do heavy Ryusei. We can't do heavy Hangetsu-zan. They will not work. Why this is an issue mainly has to deal with like the fact that almost every single character has something that they can do from the mid screen with like their light confirms. I'll show you an example after this match. I'll show you with my secondary. I'll show you with Marco, because oh boy, what that guy can get off of light confirms. Is this his, I think I am seeing a fellow Mark of the Wolves player, bro. Big dog got a fucking, nice. Fucking guard cancels. I got those too. I just learned that skill not too long ago. Yeah, buddy. And then I get... That was really good. I don't know when he was gonna try to bait something. That was a really, really good mix-up. Raging Storm. He's gonna save the meter. I'm gonna jump. I got very lucky. Yes! Scrambly, 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 scrambly. Nice. I'm gonna see if I can get the flash kick safe jump I've been practicing. Yeah, I kinda got it there, but it was... I baited Rev instead. Nice. Double nice. I was not expecting the light confirm there. That did that much. Whoa! Whoa! Brother, what the fuck? That did so much fucking damage, man. He low profiled my fucking 5B? He's baiting out my guard cancels, it's really frustrating. Storm. He gets another mix-up on me. I'm not gonna let him do that shit for free. I get the big combo here. Let's see if I can't make this comeback, huh? Yes! Come on, son. Don't count me out just yet, bro. Don't count me out just yet. Nice, I like it. Damn, what the fuck? Okay. Advent. I feel like I recognize this name. Good conversion here. Another fantastic conversion. He might even be able to kill off of this. Oh, come on, man. His spacing is really good. I tried to catch him doing exactly that, but he was a lot further away than I was expecting. Yeah, I'm not falling for it, brother. Hey, I said that conversion was cool once. I really need to fucking stop doing that. I caught him once doing that. I don't know why the fuck I'm trying to do it again. Yeah, I just got desperate. I got desperate. He taunted on me? Alright, bro. See ya. What the fuck? Deuces? I don't give a fuck, dickhead. Why you gonna be an asshole to me? See ya. I got more points than you. What the fuck? You want the ultimate disrespect? I'll just fucking bounce. You bum. Anyway, what I was showing you earlier. Check this shit out. So Marco, right? But standard, average Shoto, right? He gets good buttons. You know he's known for his damage. But the craziest fucking part, right, is that if you remember, actually, we'll go back and get like an accurate representation of Jaehoon's like damage real quick. Excuse me. We'll get an accurate representation of Jaehoon's damage real quick. So check this shit out, right? Light confirm. That is like the one of the better light confirms. I think Hungetsu's actually might do more damage. Hold on. Yeah, Hungetsu's does more damage. That is about the best that we can get off of. Because I want to say, what, this doesn't work? Yeah, this is like the best that we can get off of our light confirm, our light intellect launcher, right? Is 160. Let's see what Marco can get off of his light confirm into DP break. Let's just take a gander here. I think you can kind of start to see the point that I'm talking about. And this isn't just Marco. This is almost like every character in the game has something similar to this. Something similar to where they can do... Oh shit. You know, something similar that they can do. I know they changed Rock's conversion to where he can't get it as easily anymore. Where they can do buku damage off of light confirms. You know? Shit is kind of fucking ridiculous. So yeah, I think that's like one of Jaehoon's biggest weaknesses in the game, without a fucking doubt, has to be that his light confirms are fucking abysmal. I mean, like, he's not the only the other weakness that I think that he needs to work with is he's not the only character in the game that has this this feature. He has no far cancelable normals. This in this game is a privilege. Not every character in the game has a far canceling normal. This is not something that's like unique to Jaehoon. Characters like Kevin and I think Salvatore also don't have a far canceling normal. Some characters just don't have them, right? Some characters in the game just do not have far canceling normals, and that's fine. The problem is that what we did get, we have unique normals, right? We have very unique far normals in the far C and far D, right? Far C, you know, as like the when everyone saw this button at first, everyone was like, "Holy shit, that button's fucking awesome," right? that range is gonna make fucking Billy players, you know, jealous or some shit, right? Like, you know, the range is good. Do not get me wrong, it's very good. Also, it's well, I'll talk about its like main issue in a minute. But also, we have the funny meme button. Everyone thought that he was one of the most annoying characters in the game when he came out because of this far button. It is, if you do not know, +2 on block. If you have ever wondered why a Hoon player is constantly doing this at you and fucking getting away with it, it is because he is plus as shit. This leads to kind of the button being part of his primary game plan, because this is where you can start conditioning your opponent to do shit. The most important confirm that we have off of this button is 2A, 5A into Super. This is really, really good for us. As like a basic confirm, especially off of a non-cancelable normal. This is a really unique situation that most characters don't really get to have. Because this isn't a counter hit situation. This is simply just because our button is so plus that we just get to do this. But again, I was going to talk about one of its bigger weaknesses, is that just like his daddy, the first hit of the button is crouchable. You are still plus after this, so if, you know, your opponent has like really shitty reactions, they can't really do anything about it. Which is awesome. This is great for you. The big problem is that the entirety of this move takes a long fucking time. It's 41 frames. It's advancing, which is good, but holy shit, does this move take a fucking while to come out? It's an 11 frame startup. It's the same startup as your other far normal, but holy shit, you are counter hittable and wild punishable the entire way through this, all the way up until, of course, you hit them. So it is very dangerous to just constantly be tossing this shit out, especially once you start getting into like the higher levels of play. It is a fucking nightmare to use this button reliably, because you can also, it can get high dodged. So it can get wild punished, it can get high dodged. It is a very risky button around high level. So you want to kind of use it sparingly. Well, I guess I wouldn't say sparingly, because you do have to kind of rely on this button for neutral, because Lord knows this button is so fucking unreliable. The reason why, I will show you. We will force... How do you do it here? Is it parameters? I can... No. Dude, the way they changed this shit around was really annoying. Counter. Wild punish. Okay, so the most important thing about this button, you know, you're jabbing, you're kind of like keeping your distance, showing them who's boss, showing them the business and whatnot, and then you go boom. Oh shit. I forgot he was fucking... I still had him set to guard. And then you go boom. Wild punish. Awesome. Let's kick his ass, shall we? Oh. That's not good. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good either. So what the fuck do you do? Well, you have no choice. You have to do EX on Getsuzan for your confirm. So you get a very nice wild punish opportunity here, and you get to do some pretty decent damage. But you're missing out on a lot of like other characters get insane wild punish damage off of their far normals. Fantastic stuff. You do not have time to dash up because of how massive this fucking move is, right? So only at certain ranges can I even do it? Yeah, only at certain ranges can you dash up to take advantage of getting a wild punish off a far seat. So again, there are things about this character that are really good, but it's like, yes, you're still able to enjoy some things about City of the Wolves that other characters get. Or you get half of something that other characters are allowed to enjoy, like gigantic wild punishes. This isn't entirely true, because he does get to have a massive fucking combo with huge damage off of this. Off of Far D Wild Punish, he gets a full conversion. It's very... Hold on, I'm going to try to see if I can... I gotta lock in for this combo. It's kind of hard. Hold on. He gets a full conversion off of Wild Punish Far D. It's really, really good. The damage, as you can see, pretty fucking massive. 603. Off of like a regular super, because that was like Rev. So if we do red line, you know, that's still really, really good. 523. That's still fantastic damage. So don't get me wrong, this is still really good. This is button. We get to enjoy the, especially if somebody's late on a punish, attempting to punish like the whiffed portion of this move. You get, boom, smacked in the dome, right? And then you get full conversion and probably die because you fucked up the punish. However, you're also relying on your opponent fucking up. So again, this is a dangerous and unreliable thing to fish for a wild punish. Because 9 times out of 10, your opponent's going to be crouching because they don't want to get smacked. If you hit both hits, you still get the conversion, thank God. And it does just a little bit more damage as well. If you hit both hits, that's really good. This is kind of rare to hit a punish like that. The most wild punishes you're going to be getting is with this button. And of course, like I said before, you're only going to be getting... well, I shouldn't say only, because again, I talked about it earlier, where if you're at a certain range, you can get like a dash up. But if you're at max range, you're not getting the dash up. But yeah, what do I think his strengths are though? That's the big thing, right? What are his strengths? I think that his combo damage is really, really good. I think it is above average. Definitely. There are some characters like Vox or maybe Preacha, and what is it? I think Billy too can get around the same or even more off of less meter. But Hoon has some really, really good combo conversions that can lead him into some pretty devastating amounts of damage. Let me make his health bar normal. I was practicing low health conversions. Player 2. Alright, so that combo conversion there is pretty good. It is literally just like your basic, you know, EX move conversion. It's solid. I like it a lot. Leading into the break of Flash Kick is really good too. Of course, you also get to do the double super, the level 1 into level 1. That's always a really fun thing to pull off as well. The feeling of his combos feel amazing. They make you feel like a fucking technical genius when you pull them off, especially if you... Once I found out from the GOAT of the GOAT of Kin himself, 777. Once I found out that you could convert, you had enough time to charge regular Hyenzon into EX Hyenzon, it changed my entire fucking combo game forever. It was fantastic. Being able to pull this off in a combo, it makes me feel like I'm a fucking execution god. It absolutely makes it feel like that. On top of that, another one of his really fun combos is that if you delay... So, like, let me show you. Decent combo, right? Like, not too bad, right? The Revlo. But what if I told you, if we used black magic, we could make that into the sexiest combo you've ever fucking seen in your life? I'm so bad. Come on now. I hit this combo all the time. Pretty fucking cool, right? That's pretty fucking sick, right? So, the trick to this, right, is that because of how the EX system works in this game, you can chain EX moves into EX moves. The follow-up of EX Hyenzon being down and kick still counts as like an EX move, right? The follow-up. So, that means you can convert into dive kick. Dive kick also has a follow-up. So you can do dive kick, follow-up, or you can do Hyenzon, follow-up, dive kick, follow-up. What you are doing now is that you are timing the follow-up to delay... you are timing the rev blow after the follow-up. What is the best part about that is that that was too early. The best part about this combo is that no matter what, no matter how long you wait, you'll still always do the combo correctly. You'll still get damage, you just won't get the fat ass super at the end. So let me see if I can delay it as late as I possibly can. He'll always hit the final part of the rev blow. So going for this combo is actually really not that bad. Here's the problem though. This is still a timing-based combo, right? So, to make this easier for yourself, I do recommend practicing heavy Hyenzon into EX Hyenzon. It is a little challenging. Even for me, I sometimes fuck up the timing for it, because this part's crucial. If you want a regular super, you have to hit the you have to make sure that your opponent is as high up as possible. This is where it starts to matter a little bit. This is where the timing starts to matter. See, because I'm going to keep whiffing like that. However, if I do the combo convert, like the actual full like conversion here, you'll notice that after the bounce, it leaves them in the air a little bit. Oh shit, hold on. You will realize that this combo is a lot harder once you start to factor in that you want a regular super into the mix. Oops. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, so remember how I said that you can do EX or you can do regular Hyenzon into EX Hyenzon? do this combo. See, there we go, I got it. Well, you can tag in the way that, okay, so the way that, like, chaining combos together works in this game is that if you use a heavy version of your DP break and then try to convert into EX, it will work. If I'm not asked the game, hold on. Right? However, if you attempt to do it the other way around, if you try to, like, reverse beat it, it won't work. The reason why is because you are using 2 buttons to use an EX move, so it's already reading like you have used the heavy version of your DP break already to use this. So the way around this is that you also can't repeat moves in the same string. So if I do EX on Getsuzan into this, and I do that flash kick into a flash kick, it won't work. So how do you avoid this? How do you get around this? Well, the game has a really fucking weird stipulation. If a move has multiple hits that haven't been used yet, you can technically use the move again. What do I mean by this? Well, I mean EX Hienzan has 4 hits. If I break EX Hienzan, I only use 1 hit. So that means that during the travel upwards, I have not used any of those hits, which means I can still use EX Hienzan a second time in the combo, which then means I can do this. So, pretty cool, right? I can actually chain 3 Hienzans together. But we can actually take this a step further. This is really fucking hard to do. I still do not have a whole lot of faith. But remember that sick-ass combo I showed you where we delayed the rev blow? Well, I actually have to time it. This combo? Well, like I said, it's not easy to do in the slightest. Oh my god. See, and you can even still mess up on that part too. But you get the point, right? You can even tack on just a littlest bit more damage in that. And that's why, like, J-Hoon's combo strings are really, really fucking cool. But, like, also, holy shit, the fucking GOAT button here. This button is so fucking good. The reason why is because if you know anything, picking up this game for the first time can be incredibly fucking frustrating. Because jump in timings can be really, really fucking strict. Even something as simple as hitting them on the top of the head, that shit won't fly. See, I didn't combo here, but if I try to aim for like the chest or somewhere around like the belt area, that's when it'll actually happen. This button does not give a shit. This button is so fucking goated. It hits super early because of the axe kick, and the best part of anything is that it hits way sooner than any other jump in he has, which means that people attempting to anti-air it or hop check you are going to get fucking wild punished, which means that you can get jump in combos way earlier in the air than almost any other person in the cast because of how weird this button works. It's probably his best button in his entire kit is his JC. Is a fantastic button, and you definitely, if you are a aspiring J-Hoon player, you need to be using it more. I genuinely am telling you this from the bottom of my heart. It is his best button, hands down. We can go back to actually fucking playing ranked. Hands down his best one. We're actually doing pretty good. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we went up one rank. That's funny. Where's that guy? I surpassed on Getsu, bro. Come on, dog. You gotta get up here with me, man. I was spending all that time trying to you know catch up to you, but now I'm ahead of you. I can't go down like that, man. Come on, Zangetsu. Two goats can share the same space, bro. Get up here with me. Enjoy the sunrise. $49 MS. You right down the road from me, bro. Let's see what you got. Who do we got playing right now? Oh shit, it's Advent again. Are you the only motherfucker that's gonna be online right now? Are you gonna taunt me again? See what I'm talking about though? You know, funny enough, I actually don't even run into that many Rock Howard players, which is really funny, but it's probably because they're all here. More than likely right now. Yeah, you got me. This song is so fucking good. That light confirm is so fucking goated. I got caught with the fucking... Nice anti-air. Super good. Am I dead? He's spinning it. The whole kit and caboodle? The storm! Did he not have enough time to taunt me this time?
Like you really admire your father.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Damn, I thought he was gonna run straight at me, but he decided to fucking elbow right away. We're scrapping right now. I fucked up my meaty timing. Damn, I got fucking duffed. What the fuck? You can do that? Yo, this motherfucker is playing crazy. I'm missing how I can get like a solid hit on him. Oh, he's just feeling himself now. He's just pressing. Come here. Let's dance. The big combo. This probably wasn't a good idea. I'm putting him closer to full combo conversion. Never mind. I'm a fucking genius. Scary. Let's go. Let's dance, bro. We can fight, we can play. If you're not gonna act like a fucking dickhead, I ain't got a problem fighting you. Win or lose, I don't care. Actually, let's see if he knows how to deal with this. He doesn't. The cross under fucking Farsi, man. Dude, that's been feeding Rock Howard since fucking 1999. I genuinely just thought he was gonna run up on me again. I'll do it again, I don't give a fuck. Oh, he's goated! I thought he was gonna go for throw. This is gonna scale like super fucking hard. Because he did it off of, holy shit, not as hard as I thought it was gonna scale. Good lord. I panicked. I didn't know what else to do. That sucks. That happens sometimes, though. Yeah, the cross under, man. I'm dead. That sucks. GG's, though. Okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna go over me. GG's. That was good. He didn't act like a fucking dickhead either. Now I don't have to take back my compliments about how funny was the fight. That shit was fun. That shit was good. I liked that. I need to work on my decision making a little bit. I don't think I was making like horrible decisions there, but I definitely needed to like adapt better to him crossing under me and like doing far C, because it was very clear that whatever I was losing to consistently. It was something I was too stubborn to fucking slow down and adapt to. But I'm telling you, man, you saw that shit? Where I was able to just like, okay, so like this range, round start range here, I only get far. I'm only close enough to do, or I'm only far away enough to do like far normals, right? But what I am close enough to do is that. But see how that doesn't combo? But check it out. See? So when people try to like anti-air this move, they get hit way earlier than they think they're supposed to be getting hit, and they're like, oh shit, and they get wild punished. And then I'm able to just, no matter what range I hit this at, oh shit. My bad, I'm blind. I got fucking caught right then and there. Okay, so it's not perfect, alright, but it's a fantastic one. It's a fantastic one, alright. I got caught bullshitting, but, bro, okay. This is going to be the last game. This is going to be the last game of the night. I had my yab session. I am not fighting this dude all day. I think we are like the only two motherfuckers on right now at this time of night in our region. Whoa, we grabbed my toes! Normally people are pretty aggressive after they use their rev blow, so I'm kind of surprised. He safe jumped me. He safe jumped me. Well, now's my chance to adapt. I was gonna try to guard cancel. He did the right play here. This isn't gonna kill me. Actually, it might. It does a lot of damage. Oh my god, I'm gonna close my eyes. I wanna open them. It's over. I tried to JD it.
Sounds like you really admire your father. I'd love to meet.
Come on, let's go. I'm about to get like hardcore fucking demoted because of this dude. I'm using my reversals at the wrong fucking spots too, because like it's not like this guy has like fucking mix, right? Like there are points and times where he is quite literally just running at me. Like I don't know why I'm so intimidated by offense that I can't like block for a little bit. I don't know why I overshot that jump. Yeah, like just block. Yeah, like now he's starting to introduce like cross-ups and shit, right? Now I can start like adding like fucking reversals into my game plan a little bit. Oh yeah, that catches people sometimes. Delayed it a little bit. There we go. Holy shit. If I did that just a little bit faster, it would have whiffed. Whoa. Don't. Genuinely shocked he didn't do Storm. Genuinely. I'm glad we're running into somebody that we seem pretty like equally matched on. Nice. Tried to backdash, but I fucked it up. Oh my god, this guy's so good. I respect. I don't know what that fucking first game taunt was or some shit. Maybe he was just feeling himself. I respect the fuck out of his gameplay. I respect his fucking hustle. I respect. Matter of fact. Opponent confirmation. Maybe it was an accident or something because he didn't do it the rest of the time. But bro was goated. Bro very clearly Puts the work in. Advent. I've seen his fucking name before, though. I know I have. I think I've seen it on, like, the leaderboard. Like, he's up there, ain't he? What the fuck? Taiga also plays rock? What the fuck is he on Ken for? Taiga just fucking play rock. He probably just does play rock, now that I'm thinking about it. He's in like the 1600s, right? Yeah, Advent. 72nd place. I'm trying to fucking... His name just rings so much of a fucking bell for me that, like, I don't know. So what's the difference between ranked points and legendary rate? Because in ranked points, I'm 17th. So is it the difference between RP and LR? Is that literally it? So is LR the only thing that matters to me now? Because I think that is it, right? Like, that is... Yeah, right? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but if there's one thing I hate about in, like, ranked, it's fighting the same dude over and over. But I'm glad that we showed that we could, you know, we got the adaptation. We have the skills to pay the fucking bills, baby. We can make that happen. It was a pretty short stream, though. So I won't lie. Yeah, an hour and 5, that's pretty short. And we only fought one dude. It's because I was yapping. I was yapping about about the strengths and weaknesses of Hoon. I might even make that into like a YouTube video. However, I did forget to bring up one of the biggest weaknesses of Hoon's. Something that I think is unfortunately an intentional design. I hope you like my Neo Geo Battle Coliseum color for Rock. It's one of his alt colors in that game because I'm a fucking massive dork. So check this shit out, right? After Guard, I'm going to make Rock DP. Why is he not doing it? Am I fucking this up? Oh, I didn't fucking... I'm so stupid. My bad. There we go. Yeah, okay. So check this shit out, right? Oh, I'm so used to playing Street Fighter 6. That's not his fucking invincible reversal. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm so sorry. Here, let me do it like this. All right, let's do it like this. So check this shit out, right? That's not good. That's really bad. Uh-oh. And then fucking, what we can do. Yeah. So then, so you kind of see the problem here. Hoon's entire EX sequence is fake. The reason why this is a thing is because, well, you can already see why there's a weakness. Is because he has the guard point. But you can see how the guard point doesn't exactly matter all that much. So even if I delay it like a shit ton, right? The guard point hitbox is only directly on his knee. So the moment Rock rises upwards, he stops fucking hitting the guard point. So it's like, well, then just don't do machine gun kicks. Understood. Oh. EX on Getsu's is unsafe. So then what's the next best thing? If somebody keeps mashing on like your, you know, the #1 fucking Hoon thing. Oh yeah, also you can DP, you know. So by the way, anybody who gets hit by this entire sequence, if you've gotten hit by it, you're bad and you should cry about it. However, as a Hoon player, and you cannot knowledge check somebody with this entire string, what the fuck do you do? Do you just never use EX moves? Kinda. But no, you can use EX Ryuseda. EX Ryuseda is safe on block. I believe. Yeah, you have enough time to JD, which is super cool. But then that also means you can do this. I'm trying to fucking... Okay, I'm trying to fucking, hold on. You can also do that if they're trying to mash on a EX or Useda. That also means you can do this. You know, you have options, right? Like, you aren't entirely helpless because of this, but the problem is that you just spent 40 fucking meter, you know, 40 heat to be safe on block. You know, so this is like a really tough decision, right? Like if somebody is, like, I guarantee you, nobody on reaction, this is only for like higher level, because nobody knows this shit. Nobody knows that, no one's labbing this matchup, right? So like no one really knows that like this entire fucking sequence is fake as shit, right? No one knows that every single part of this entire fucking, like, situation is fake. So you're not really going to have to worry about this until way, way later down the line, right? I still don't have to worry about it, and I'm fucking top 15 in the whole goddamn world, you know? So, the big problem with this is that you have to be incredibly fucking expensive to be safe on block. This is your #1 whiff punish tool. If you fuck up the whiff punish, it forces them to block, which is super cool. But the problem is that in exchange, you are incredibly limited in what you do afterwards because of the fact that you are kind of in a shitty situation here. Because, like, look, I do this sequence afterwards. I still have 66. I'm damn near close to overheating. So the next time I get somebody opened up, all I've done is 279 fucking damage to them. That blows. That sucks really bad. So in a lot of situations, if you have somebody who knows the Hoon matchup, you can't get away with your #1 way of ruining somebody's whole day, right? So, like, don't get me wrong, like, you do have things like machine gun kick break. That's awesome. Like we do have some options to be able to bait it out, because it's intentional, right? The intentional gaps are there to make sure that you as a player have enough time to essentially like yeah, it's rough. It's rough. It's like I can't really justify a lot of it. If it's a multi-hit DP, it's pretty bad. I think if Marco does it to us, we're fine. I think characters like Marco will get blown up by it. What the fuck is his... Yeah, okay. So, let's say I do... Yeah, so Marco gets blown up by it, right? So we do EX on Gets is on, you know, single hit DPs. You can do some pretty decent damage. You can do some pretty decent stuff to him. You know, I can't complain about that too much, right? But multi-hitting DPs is where, you know, you're going to have a big problem. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, overall, if I had to rate my experience of grinding from... Fuck, where was I? Where did I end up? What's before Plat? No, I didn't. If I had to start all the way from Plat 1... No, it was earlier than that. I think I was Gold 3 with Hoon, because at the time, after everything was said and done, I think I was Plat 5 with Dong before the new rank changes came out. So, if I recall correctly, I had to start from Gold 3 with a new character. So yeah, starting from Gold 3 and working my way all the way up to Legendary Wolf until now, how was my experience? Needless to say, I actually fucking despised this character when I first picked him up. I fucking hated him because I was a huge fan of him in Mark of the Wolves. And if you know, in that game, he plays totally fucking... Like, his game plan, like, his whole kit is the same, except for this abysmally dogshit new move. Like, seriously, this move is a fucking joke. I don't know what it's used for. You can break it to make it not do anything, but it might as well already not be fucking doing anything. It's plus, which is cool. But, you know, other than that, Hoon's kit is completely the same. But he plays totally different in that game. He's a high-low, rush-down, like, mix... Like, not a mix-up monster, but he's like a high-low, rush-down, like... He's always in your face, he's always trying to blow you up, he's always trying to abuse his flash kick break in your face, because in that game, light flash kick was invincible and you were able to break it. That was something that was really, really like a part of his game plan. So when also, this move, Ryuseda, was a low. When they changed it to a mid, I wasn't really sure why. I think I kind of understand why, because of the way that EX works. Because if you were just able to, like, immediately, like, I don't know, mix people with fucking low EX Ryuseda and fucking combo somebody all the way from here with a fucking EX low or some shit, it would be pretty fucking annoying. That's why they made Mary's arrow a mid as well, because they didn't want you just immediately slopping your way to victory with a low. But yeah, so I hated him. He made me really angry. But I wanted to make him work because I fucking love Hoon. I love the brothers. I love Dong Hwan. I love Hoon. I love Kim. You know, I love these characters and I adore them. And I hated Dong when I first played him too, because the game like completely changed it the way that they played. Which, you know, it's like, it's been 27 years, right? They're going to change. They're going to be different. But my problem was that, like, they were so different that it was almost like they were completely different characters. And while I was being a tiny bit dramatic, that isn't entirely untrue. I don't want to get too deep into details on just how different they are from each other, and their, like, Mark of the Wolves counterparts. Perhaps it'll even be a video in the future. But my big thing about Dong Hwan is that I learned to love him, and I placed super high in tournaments. I got like top 5s, top 8s. At Boston Blue Beat, the only time they ever hosted City of the Wolves, unfortunately, I got 17th out of 60, and fucking, yeah, it was super huge. Like, I fucking loved that character, and I was doing super well with him, so I was just like, I have to find a way to love Hoon. I just want to give him a shot. And eventually, after a while, something started to kind of click with me realizing that, like, oh, I could just be fucking knowledge checking people the whole time. And that's where, the EX chains came in. Hangetsu-san into EX machine gun kick, into the overhead kick. People didn't really know how to deal with them. So slowly but surely, I had a way to be able to kind of learn the character while also having some cheap trick in my pocket to be able to kind of lame someone out if I had to. So then from there, I was able to slowly learn real, actual ways to open people up and not have to rely exclusively on his EX moves. And something began to kind of click even after then, where I was like, wait a minute, this character might actually be kind of fucking fun, because playing City of the Wolves is way less frustrating with his tools. The game just started to make way more sense to me with Jae-Hoon's kit than any other character that I've played. It started to make way more sense it didn't really make a whole lot of sense when I was playing Marco. It kind of clicked with me when I was playing Dong, but now this game completely fucking clicks with me when I play Jae-Hoon, and I don't know why. He's such a below average character that I don't understand why this character specifically makes me understand City of the Wolves to such a degree, but he makes up for a lot of my weaknesses. A lot of the times I'm pretty bad at anti-airing hops, right? But with a flash kick, I don't have to give a shit what type of jump is in my way. If you're in the air, I have a multi-hitting flash kick that also I get to fucking combo off of with the regular version. Is this safe? Yeah, it is. Anyway, I get to like combo off of the regular version, So like I have a multi-hitting flash kick that you have no choice but to like respect, right? Salvatore, matchup of the fucking past, man. Cross-cutting a fucking flash kick, it just auto-corrects. I don't have to worry about cross-cutting, I'll just flash kick him. It doesn't matter. The matchup between him and Jae-Hoon, I think, is like a perfect 5-5 matchup. Because I think that whenever, Salvatore catches Jae-Hoon, he does a massive assload of damage. But Jae-Hoon also does the exact same thing to him. And I don't have to worry about cross-ups. So I think it's genuinely like one of the most even matchup in the game is Jae-Hoon versus Salvatore. So during my discoveries of the character and eventually making my declaration that I want to bring this character further because of how much fun I was having, the support that you guys have been showing me along the way just inspired me to continue playing this character even harder and discovering even more about him, all the way up until the point where I was able to get Legendary Wolf. So I would say that it's more of like on a scale or a spectrum, really. At the start, I despised every second of it, and this character was incredibly frustrating, and I didn't even understand how you were supposed to even fight somebody with him. But near the middle, I actually started to have a lot of fun with him. It was still very frustrating, and it felt like I didn't have all the tools available to me, but now I couldn't ask for a different character. I'm having Marco as my secondary specifically because he was my day one, all the way back in Mark of the Wolves. I have a kind of like an attachment to him, but also he covers matchups that are really, really fucking bad for Jae-Hoon that I really, really don't want to play matchups like into. So having someone like Marco on my repertoire and my arsenal is really, really good to be able to cover those bad matchups. But I don't see myself ever stopping playing this character for as long as this game is out, and still kicking. So yeah, if you want to play this character, the only thing that I can genuinely recommend is that you have fucking patience. With all of the unique things that he struggles with that other characters don't have to struggle with, he also has a lot of really cool, unique things that no other character can do. So I highly, highly recommend that if you want to get into this character, please be familiar with all of your tools, be familiar with what you can get off of wild punishes, and also be familiar with the fact that your main method of you know, actually like locking your opponent down and pressuring them isn't EX Hangetsuzan into EX machine gun kicks, but it's EX Hangetsuzan into Ryuseda. Or, if it's a single hit DP, you can armor through it by holding the EX. But you're not really going to have to worry about that because I promise you, nobody is labbing this matchup. Until proven otherwise, until somebody quite literally DPs the EX, I would say twice. Be extra sure. If somebody fucking DPs EX machine gun kick twice, that's how you know that they know the fucking matchup. Alright, and you need to start fucking baiting shit. But yeah, I think that is about enough out of me. I'm probably going to turn all of my words that I have said about this character into a video at some point. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.